Perhaps the most frequent question that we receive is, how is the value of my business determined? And to an extent, everybody understands the concept of a multiple of EBITDA. However, where the valuation of a business moves away from purely the accounting or the metrics and the science of it and has an element of art, this is where value can be meaningfully enhanced. And what are the enhancing drivers of value in addition to the fundamentals? That's what we want to dig into in today's video. And so the number one driver of value for a business, as mentioned, is the fundamentals. What is the revenue? What is the profit? What's the gross margin? What is the profit growth? What is the operating leverage? These are all metrics that are driven by the numbers that can be readily perceived looking historically and can be projected looking forward. I think in every frothy time, new metrics are invented and see their death, as they have over the last 2 to 3 years, and ultimately these fundamentals will always be what drives business value and what acquirers and capital providers, for that matter, will look at. Now, the second variable that's a meaningful enhancer to value beyond purely the fundamentals is access. Do you have access to a particular geography of customers? Do you have access to a particular demographic of customer? Do you have access to a particular type of customer that suffers from a particular problem, that is looking to accomplish a certain goal? If you have a critical mass of a particular customer base, and there is a company that does a similar thing to yours that is also looking to access that same customer base, you can rest assured that they will have a meaningfully enhanced value for your business, because again, it provides the access to that customer base, to that clientele. And so think of your business and think, where do we have particular access? Where did we fight hard to be able to get to the end customers? And where do we have a defensible mass of customer base that would be valuable? And so again, looking at the fundamentals that can enhance that is the access. And the second major component that can enhance value beyond the fundamentals is going to be capabilities. And so when we think of capabilities, it is, again, looking at the service, product, or offering that your company provides, and what is the special thing about it? What do you do better than anyone else in your industry? And we speak to people from time to time who say, Arthur, we don't do anything that's that special. We don't do anything that's that different. And what we tell people is, you're right, they just want to do business with you because you're so charming. And obviously that's a joke to that. But the point is, people do not randomly do business with people, and people don't do business with people forever just because they happen to like the person. But being able to like someone, being able to trust someone, and that trust can be a variable. And even if there is that trust, there's typically something special about the business. And so you really need to dig deep into why the business is special. What aptitudes are there that others do not have the same capabilities, knowledge, subject matter expertise, or what have you? Because that, again, is a key differentiator. Because when a business is looking to acquire you, they will say, do they have access to customers we do not have? And do they have capabilities that we do not have? And if your company has capabilities that they do not have, they could be a multi-billion-dollar company, and they'll say, well, we'll just take their capabilities and we'll sell it to all of our existing customers. And therefore, the value of your business, again, is meaningfully enhanced. And so what does this all mean, and what's the conclusion to draw? Is that access and aptitude, access and capabilities are what change the discussion of an acquisition from this would be a nice thing to own to this solves a buy versus build problem. And this is something we've harped on in several videos that we've had in the past, but buy versus build is the context, is the framework that you want to be discussing the sale of your business. If an acquirer says it would cost us $100 million to try to rebuild what they've already built, and we don't even have the certainty that it's going to work, or we could pay $50 million for this company that we believe is going to solve these problems with a considerably higher level of certainty, even if that $50 million represents 12, 14, 15 times the EBITDA of the business, it's still better when compared to building from scratch. And so our job as the representatives of companies is oftentimes to portray, to communicate what that buy versus build is proactively to potentially interested parties. Because if we can change the framework, again, not purely the fundamentals, but the fundamentals being vital, enhanced by access, enhanced by capability, pivoting the dialogue from this would be nice to this solves a build versus buy problem, that's oftentimes where the magic happens in these deals. So that's the thought for today. Hope the week continues to go well for everyone. Keep pushing forward. God bless. We'll see everyone next time.